What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another episode of Otaku Hour. I'm your host for today, Rashad Sun, and joining me today is my fellow co-host, It's Mir One.
Yo, what's going on? Happy to be here.
All right, and then the other co-host we have is Cloudy Crow.
Yo, what is up, guys? We are back, episode 8, another day, brand new topics list. I'm excited for it. Let's get into this.
All right, guys. So as you guys know, today is my turn for the topics. I have a lot of anime topics for today. I know we're not just only an anime podcast, even though it's kind of where we try to lean towards too. I just feel like because we've been going for so long, I think it's just right to give, the audience what they want, which is a lot of anime discussions. So, but before we get into any of this, how's everybody's week been, man?
It's been good. It's been good. I've been chilling, man. I've been catching up on a couple games that I've been meaning to put time into. Because, I'm sure we've all had those moments where there's games we're excited for, we buy them, but we don't have time to play them. So I've just been knocking out some of the games I've been trying to get into.
Okay. And what about you, Amir?
Working, also playing games. I'm currently playing Silent Hill F. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just trying to catch up on that. But my PS5 is acting up, so I'm having a hard time on that one. So, but no, trying to get on my anime bag, y'all. I'm trying to get I ain't gonna lie. Trying to get in my anime bag, trying to catch up with this current season. So
yeah, me too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My hero, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
My hero. I'm not gonna say nothing either, but
let's just continue. Let's just continue. That's another topic for another day.
Woo-wee. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Woo.
Well, I guess for me, pretty much the same thing. Just been working and stuff, trying to get caught up in my anime. I know I missed a few episodes from last week of this new season. I'm probably gonna get caught up today after we finish the podcast. But other than that, man, let's just hop right into it, bro. So the first topic I have for us today is, who are your guys' favorite anime character and why? Who would like to go first?
Okay, so when it comes to favorite anime characters, right? Because it's like asking who's your favorite artist, which I don't, because it changes every week.
Yeah.
But for this week, honestly, it's not from the current season of anime that's popping right now. I kind of I rewatched Alice and Zoroku. I think that's how you say its name, Zoroku. Alice and Zoroku. Right. And I'm gonna say so far my favorite character is Zoroku because he looks out for this little girl that how anime goes, that she has powers. It's like Alice in Wonderland, right? But that's literally her power. She makes things in her dream come true. And she has trouble controlling that. And I forgot her age. She's she's a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't really had no one care for her or a father figure. Zoroku is like a grandpa, and I just like how he cares for her. Show her the different sides of life. And she also has a granddaughter, which is a big sister to Alice. But I don't know, something about that, that's heartwarming for me. It was a little calm anime. I'm saying I don't know, I can't tell you what's different from him because I think you get anime characters like him, an isekai and everything else, but I think he's just so he's not just realistic, but he's just he'll call it as it is. When there's a situation in order for her to grow, as a person. So I don't know. I just that's my favorite character so far for this past week or this week.
Okay.
But, see, Amir, I ain't gonna lie. Where do you be finding these animes from, bro?
Yeah,
I could have sworn. I could have sworn. Yeah, it's I found it on Crunchyroll. It's It just popped up on my thing. I was just I haven't seen this joint in a while because my first time watching it was I don't want to say years ago, damn, but it was years ago.
Yeah.
And it popped up again. I was just I haven't seen this in a while, and Nah, watch Allison Zoroku. It's actually like kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It is kind of cool, yo. I don't know. I think it's fire.
Okay,
Not on
Okay.
okay.
Crunchyroll though, respectfully.
See, I'll be
Mm-hmm.
saying that because, like, bro, you always come with like the most like left field anime. Like, I'm thinking you're gonna choose
Yeah,
one of the
hole in the
mainstream.
wall anime.
My fault.
No, it's good. It's
Yo,
actually good. It's
Yeah,
great
yeah.
because it adds kind of, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, to the podcast for the animes that we don't know, and people probably gonna know
Yeah.
what you know. But okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
what about you, Cloudy?
Yeah. Real quick, I'm not gonna lie. I looked up this anime and it looks like a vibe from
Mhm.
the art and the like cover art for the anime. It looks like a chill watch. I'd actually put this on my list. Alice and Zoroku
Hmm.
might
Mhm.
have to peep. But my favorite anime character of all time is gonna be none other than the Spike Spiegel or Spike Spiegel, however you want to pronounce it, from
Mhm.
Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
He,
Mm.
bro, it's funny because I first started watching Cowboy Bebop when I was too young to really understand what it was, but
Mhm.
I've always heard its name everywhere throughout my whole life. So once I was like in high school, I think like junior senior year, I sat down and rewatched through it again, and I was like, "Yo, this anime is it. This anime is it." And specifically Spike Spiegel. I don't think I'd like the series as much if he wasn't in it, just because I love his vibe. I love how chill he is. I love how he's always just like laid back, relaxed, but when it's time to turn up, he's ready to turn up. He's got those martial arts moves that are
Thanks.
pretty unexpected from him. He seems
Mhm.
like a kind of a goofy bounty hunter, but there's so many amazing like fight scenes with him pretending to be a janitor and then he's fighting with a broomstick and just whooping people. So I just love Spike Spiegel because of the like fun but like also unassumingly like energetic kind of energy. I know it's kind of redundant, but
Mhm.
that he brings to the anime. And I really mess with him. I feel like I he's someone that I would love to go on a space bounty adventure with. That's my number one pick.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right.
It's crazy because, bro, to be honest with you, I should have expected you to say that because your profile pic.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, but originally I remember you were saying that you really love Shikamaru, so I thought you were actually gonna say that.
Hmm.
But okay.
Um w- hold that. I'll just say
Hmm.
hold that.
Okay, I
Hmm.
got you. I got you. I got you.
Hmm.
Well, I guess for me,
Mm.
my favorite anime character of all time, it should be kind of easy, but I'm gonna have to go with Luffy, man. Luffy
Okay,
from
okay.
One Piece,
Yo,
bro.
that hey.
Hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
with Luffy, it's like because I'm fairly new to the, I guess you could say, the One Piece fandom or whatever. But I
Hmm.
know there's some diehard fans that's been watching it, since the '90s or whatever. But I think what sticks out with Luffy for me is just I like how he can switch from being goofy all the time to like whenever matters come like that are serious, and he just gets serious and
Hmm.
he has that still face. I really, really mess with that. And another thing
Hmm.
too that I love, this is one reason why I love One Piece, you know what I'm saying? Is because with Luffy, it's like the first time kind of, at least to me, where I actually feel like Luffy values, his crew, the Straw Hat crew, as much as he values himself, bro. So like
Hmm.
for instance, like in a particular arc, when Sanji, I guess he left to go get married to some girl back in his hometown in the Whole Cake Island arc. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Luffy legit, he found out that he left like the next morning and he traveled by himself, solo dolo, to go bring Sanji back. And they had one of the most heartbreaking, most heartwarming scenes of all of
Yeah.
anime. And he told Sanji straight up that, you know what I'm saying, without you, I won't become Pirate King. I was like, oh my gosh, bro.
That's hard. That's hard.
Like that's
That's real.
the perfect way to make all the side characters feel important, bro. So
Hmm.
that's why he is
That's why
my
he's such
favorite anime character of all time.
Okay,
I
okay.
like that.
You
I
One
like
Piece
that.
fans, you guys might be on to something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just
You know
Even
saying,
what's so
just
man.
that little scene
crazy?
you described right there sounded pretty cool.
It's
So
I
fire.
was
Mhm.
Not gonna lie, Rashad, I thought you were gonna pick a character from Haikyuu also, because I know that's like one of your favorite animes,
It
bro.
is.
I
It
thought you were
is.
gonna pick Shoyo or something.
Uh,
I
I
don't
didn't even
know.
have that in my mind. I didn't know that, but I mean, no,
No, because
Haikyuu's
you
fire though.
talk
Yeah,
about it so much. Like you
Mhm.
yeah.
talk about something, it's just like, yo, Haikyuu is like such like an amazing anime. I'm saying like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
might I don't know, but nah,
Mhm.
the Luffy one, I fuck with, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're
a good
right. That
answer.
scene was actually like kind of heart wrenching too. There was like a couple scenes off of One Piece that's like
Mm-hmm.
makes Luffy as an amazing character, bro. Like
Mhm.
he went, spoiler warning, but he went back for his brother. So basically solo dolo, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm
So
Mhm.
saying, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
That's
like
what I'm
who
saying,
who who
huh?
does that?
Bro.
Like, you know what
Don't
I
even
mean?
let
Like,
me go
yeah.
on a rant, bro, because I can talk
Yeah,
about,
Yeah,
we'll be
you
here
know what I'm
all
saying?
day.
my
We'll
bad.
be
Oh my
here
My bad,
gosh,
my
all
bad, my
day.
bad, my
it's starting
bad,
to
my
come
bad,
back to
my
me
bad.
since you started bringing that up. I mean, but
Yeah.
if I
Dude.
did have to choose a second person, I probably would just go based off of another favorite anime of mine is Detective Conan, just because you know
And
what I'm saying.
that's what
Okay.
I thought your answer was going to be. So
Really, yeah.
kind of I'm kind of glad to hear you actually did bring it up.
Hmm.
Conan himself?
Yeah, I mess with Conan heavy for sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
But all right, y'all. Seems like we all have some
Okay.
good anime favorite taste. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep, yep.
Hey, off to a good start. I
Yep.
like
Some
it.
light, some light.
Now that we got through that, the most
Mhm.
juicy one here is who is everybody's worst favorite, or who's everybody's worst anime character of all time?
Mhm.
Who would like to go first?
I can go
All
first
All
right.
right.
because anyone that has seen the Fate series will 1000% agree. I think the worst anime character of all time out of all of the anime I've seen is Shinji. Shinji
Mm.
is so just to give a little bit of context without spoiling. Basically, there's this powerful mage family. Shinji is like I guess the heir. He's like the next up and coming mage, but he's not a particularly powerful mage. And there is a girl that gets adopted into the family, and she's a much, much more powerful mage than he is. So, because this new girl comes in, she's not a real Mato. That's his family name. She's not a real Mato. He is a real Mato. He feels inferior to him. So, throughout her entire life, she's already has so much to deal with throughout her life outside of him, but he on top of all of that just makes her life so much worse. He's such a crappy, like arrogant person. He treats everybody like trash. He thinks he's better than everybody, and he's so pathetic. He's so weak. Like I hate him so much because of how much he gets away with. You know those
Mm.
characters that you're just like, bro, why does he keep getting away with it? He should not be getting away with this. And I just over all of the because with Fate Stay Night, I forget how many episodes there are. I think there's like 24 episodes, but then there's also 3 movies. And he does not have a single redeeming quality throughout all of that anime footage. He just becomes worse and worse, especially when you get to the movies. That's where he does the most terrible things that you can kind of imagine would happen in anime. Not like, if we're talking like Guts or like a lot of these darker anime, but
Mhm.
when you talk about messed up things in anime, he's been there, done that, and gotten away
Yeah.
with it. I hate him so much. I can't stand
S-
that character. So
Especially that
that'd be my
second
answer.
movie.
That second movie,
Yeah,
that's
especially
a
that second movie. He's complete trash. I ain't
he
gonna
is.
lie, yo. Like
He is.
he's trash.
He is so
Yeah.
garbage.
I'm glad
But
that you brought him up. Yo,
mhm.
that's crazy.
I'm
I
telling you,
forgot about him.
anyone that's seen Fate knows exactly what I mean. He's garbage, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But one thing I can say is that having characters that are that evil and that slimy, it's good in a way because it makes the moment where they get what they deserve so much more satisfying. So that's my answer.
Mm. Okay. About you, Amir?
Good. Well, I feel like everyone should know what
Mhm.
is the worst
Oh,
character
I
for
know where
me
this
on
was
the
going.
bottom of the pit. Like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't go hell and back for this dude, bro. He's
Mhm.
like how he feels about Shinji, bro. I feel like he's an irredeemable. He's not like he's not irredeemable, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
he can't come back from any of this, no matter
Mhm.
how hard the author writes him, bro.
Mhm.
It's Kazuya from
Yeah.
Rental Girlfriend, bro. Yo,
Oh.
listen, bro. I know
Nah,
there's
Amir
people
is
that be
spitting right
defending him,
now.
bro. Listen, I know there's people that defend him right now, but it's just like, yo, there are certain episodes that just like I'm gonna be like biting off what you kind of said, Cloudy, because this is how I feel about Kazuya. That
Mhm.
there are certain things that he got away with it, and I just really don't know how.
Mhm.
I really um hard on the fact that where him and his so-called friend, I guess, was helping what's her name? Chizuya is the main girl he's trying to get with, right? Chizuru. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
Chizuru
Chizuru,
is the
yep,
main
yep.
girl that he's trying to get with, right? And then he was trying to set up a date and shit like that, but it was his friend, but not him,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying, like, well, it's the thought that counts. I was just like, yo, I don't think he put any thought into any situation that in any situation. Like, what do you mean it's the thought that counts? Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, yo, I know there's losers out there, right? But he's like the biggest loser. And I hate to say it because I don't like calling no one losers. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't want to say it's not in my nature, but like I really don't like I can't hate calling people losers, but like he's a loser, bro. Like he can't even bag Ruka, the girl that wants him.
Mhm.
In every single episode, she is always on his body. Am I right?
No,
Like
you're
Ruka,
right. You're
like
right.
he trying to get with him in every single episode. Like I have never met a single human being or a character in anime that'd be like, you know what? Maybe I should or take a chance, at least a
Mhm.
chance. Like you know what I mean? This guy doesn't even take a chance, yo. He's getting with the girl that did him wrong so many times. And she
Bro.
tells him that she doesn't want him. Like you know what
Oh
I
my
mean? In
god.
multiple occasions, there's in multiple occasions she said like, "Yo, I really don't have feelings for you." And I don't know if this is like a and I'm not making fun of like trying to make fun of anybody, but if there's like a symptom or like a medical thing going on with him where it's
Mhm.
just like, oh, I think I still got a chance. I think she still wants me. It's just like, yo, it's like he started doing these creepy things like stalking. He's starting these like he started like paying for most of his spendings on her, right? That
Mm-hmm.
can get you to a 4-year college, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's like the spending is kind of crazy, yo. And it's crazy that this is actually a real thing. Not that there's a real Kazuya, but like
The rent a girlfriend
it's
thing.
yeah, but it's just
Mhm.
like, yo, I just can't stand and I try to look the good, like I guess somewhat of the good things that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's just like, yo, try to get away the shit that he does in real life.
It's
Like you'll
not
end up in jail.
just that.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm surprised that he hasn't end up in jail. Like, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But I'm
Yeah,
just like, you
yeah.
know what? I'm taking this shit too literally. It's just anime at the end of the day. Like, you know
Mhm.
what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So, like, that's my issue because I'm not gonna just explain like the issues of the character. I'm gonna explain my issues of like watching anime too. It's like because sometimes I'm at fault because sometimes I take things too literally, honestly.
Mhm.
But it's just like, yo, like there's dense characters in isekais that I like better than Kazuya, bro. And I don't even like isekai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, yo, like,
Uh,
it's just mind-boggling to me. I'm sorry, I'm done ranting.
yeah,
No,
But
no,
just
you're
like,
just to
that's
good.
give
Yeah.
context to all the viewers out there,
oh my bad. Yeah, yeah, go
we've
ahead.
had a whole journey with this Rent a Girlfriend series. Like we
Mm-hmm.
all watched through the first two seasons together and gave our thoughts. So that's why we feel so strongly right now, specifically Amir. But all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is for the manga readers out there, bro. Hey man, I'm
Hey,
praying for you guys. I'm
hey,
praying for y'all
I
because
am a Kazuya
I
hater.
hope it ends amazingly for you guys because you apparently Have you guys been seeing that Rent a Girlfriend has like what is it? It has like one of the most volumes in manga or something like that, or it's like
As of now?
reached Dragon Ball Z when it comes to the number of volumes that it's released.
Nah.
I know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's so many chapters and so
Yo,
many
how?
volumes
Why is it
for
like
Rent a Girlfriend, and it's still going.
But why? It doesn't
Hey
make no
man,
sense, bro.
the
Like,
writer's getting that bag.
hey, yo, I guess the author feed him, bro. Like, I know he just rolling in the dough, bro. Hey, props to you, bro. Making the worst character of all time, bro. I don't know how you did that shit. That shit is crazy. That is crazy. Like,
Now-
you're the first one that ever did it.
Yeah, what's up, Rashad?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm here, man. Now, viewers at home, like Cloudy did mention, man, we did have a whole debate about Rent a Girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm one of the very select few that actually, enjoys Rent a
You
Girlfriend.
can't even say it.
No, I can say it. So I'm gonna play a little bit devil's advocate. I don't want to get into a whole deep rant about Rent a Girlfriend, but just to give, you know what I'm saying, a different side of things, because I know he feels super strongly about how he hates Kazuya. But come on, Amir, we gotta keep it 100, man. You cannot lie and sit here that I'm gonna say both of you guys. You can't sit here and say that we've never simped for a girl before.
Nah, Dave,
I don't want to hear this from you.
No,
I don't want to hear this from you.
I had to
After
say it.
everything that you've said about Beastars, I don't want to hear this from you.
No,
I don't wanna hear
whoa.
this from you. We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic now.
Yo, you know what? You know what's so crazy, bro? He should have. You know how he got beat up by one of his friends, bro? I'm still side with the friend, mind you. But you're right. That's a scene that I forgot to mention in my argument. My bad. But yeah, I mean, now simping for a girl,
bro.
Like,
you can't tell me that you never simped for a girl before, bro. Never in your whole entire life.
In Kazuya's level.
Well, I'm not saying his exact level, but I'm just saying like, not his exact level.
Something like for a girl. Okay, I'm trying to understand.
I don't think I
as
ever.
In like
no, I never have. Bro.
As in like going out your way to buy like flowers, trying to see if you could bag her or not. Like
doing extra stuff to try to get her attention type shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Y'all lying.
No.
I'm not even fronting.
Maybe
bro.
After the relationship, but never before. Like, nah, not me, not I.
I'll admit, I'll be like, yo, like she's pretty. I do want to get with her in my mind. Yeah, I'll admit to that, but like I don't think I went out my way to be like, damn, I maybe should be in the same class as her, to see if I could gain her attention. I don't
Stalking her in the hallways and stuff.
Well, we're not saying that far. We're not going that far. Not that far.
No, yo, you're crazy, bro.
I see what you're saying, though. Yeah. He's young, dumb, and in love. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I get.
Listen, man, y'all want to cap on this podcast? That's cool, man. But I know viewers at home, bro. Viewers at home, I know that you're watching this right now, and you can't sit here and say that we haven't all at least one time simped in our life, bro.
I had a crush.
I mean, crush is cool, but I'm just talking about like simping, doing the extra thing. You know what I'm saying? Going the extra mile.
Okay, I paid for a girl's dinner at one time. Is that?
Well, it depends.
Oh, yeah, it depends on the situation.
What kind of dinner it was.
Like taking her out.
Yeah, but where though? Like you taking her out to a 5-star Michelin restaurant?
Oh hell no, like a 3-star at most. What the fuck?
Because we know Kazuya would. We know Kazuya.
I know. Spend $500 on a bag on a chick they can't get. I know. Hey, perseverance, bro. Perseverance, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's okay.
Hey, I believe the manga will have the ending that everybody hopes it will have. I believe.
But no, like I admit, bro, like I had a crush and took a girl out, but other than that, I don't think I did something crazy. Be like, yo, she needs to like notice me on some shit. No P&B, but yeah,
it's okay, man. Kazuya, you know what I'm saying? Perseverance is key. Eventually, you'll get there, man.
Yeah,
You'll
Yeah.
get it. You'll get.
There we go.
crazy.
Moral of the story. There we go.
Crazy.
But nah, just
Oh, God.
I guess moving on for my favorite or worst anime character. I ain't gonna lie, Cloudy kind of spoiled it a little bit, bro. But it's from the series Berserk, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to
okay.
you. I've
Mhm.
never seen an anime character be so evil to the point they do what Griffith did to Guts, bro.
Mhm.
That was the most insane thing that I've ever seen. Yeah, to be honest with you,
Mhm.
I don't know who recommended me to watch that, bro, because they literally just took my anime innocence away from me, bro. 'Cause now,
Yo.
now, bro, it's like now I'm into watching this dark stuff, bro. But it's just
Mhm.
like I just can't see in any like, bro, because it's everything that Griffith did to Guts was literally out of pure jealousy, which is
Mhm.
crazy because everyone adored Guts. I mean, not Guts. Everyone adored Griffith. So I was just like,
Mhm.
bro, it comes to a point where, you know what I'm saying, you have to have so much hatred in your heart to, even though you have pretty much it all, to want to take away from somebody who, you know what I'm saying, just starting to get his life back together. So to see
Mhm.
what he did, you know, I ain't gonna say it and spoil it for people that's watching at home. If you haven't watched it, I'm talking about the eclipse in Berserk scene or whatever. But I don't know, man. That character, Griffith, I just really can't mess with. And I'm not even gonna lie, I see why Guts is always constantly trying to chase him down, because if anybody did me like that, hey man,
You get back.
facts.
It's,
Yep.
it's
Yep.
crazy because Griffith is obsessed with, not obsessed with, but like
Hmm.
fascinated by Guts.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. He's
Yeah, like Griffith
Mhm.
had this weird relationship. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
even a
like
some
a
sick
relationship, yo.
obsession.
Like it's
Mhm.
yeah, it's like yo, he just sees Guts as like he's mine and mine only. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Like
weird.
because
Yeah, I don't
jealousy
know.
plays a type. It's just like yo, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know.
kind
Mhm.
of to a much lesser, well, I don't know about much lesser degree, but to a lesser degree, it kind of reminds me of like Dio, especially in the
Mm-hmm.
early JoJo's, how Dio felt towards Jonathan,
Yeah,
like he just
Jonathan Joestar.
actually hated him. And Jonathan didn't do anything wrong, but yeah, I definitely see. That's a good answer for worst
Mhm.
anime. I think a lot of people are going to agree there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I
But
almost
then
didn't say it at first.
there's also the, Griffith did nothing wrong, believers.
Shit.
You know that
What?
Really?
movement.
What?
You've never heard that? There's so
Man,
Nah.
many people that say Griffith did nothing wrong.
bro.
Listen, bro. If that exists, bro, you know what? Any type of movement exists nowadays because you know I'm a mecha guy. There's a Kira Yamamoto is a god movement. You know that he's actually one of the characters I can't even stand, to be honest with you. So,
Hmm.
because he's supposed to die like at least 3 different times, and this motherfucker still isn't dead. So it's I don't know. I
Mhm.
never knew that existed.
Hmm.
There's a Griffith did not do anything wrong movement.
Yeah,
That is
I
wild.
mean, it's obviously a meme. It's people just trying to, probably poke the bear when it comes to how people actually feel about him, and then there's those guys that are like, "Oh, actually, I don't think he did anything wrong," just to make him
Mhm.
mad. I don't know if there's people
Uh,
that actually believe he did nothing wrong, but
oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
I'm saying like,
Hey, those are the
It
same
is like a
people.
meme out there.
The same people going out to them protests wearing them Naruto headbands. Exactly same
Mm-hmm.
people.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
But okay,
crazy.
now that we got that out the way, all right, man. This next topic right here, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm suspecting a little cap from y'all, man. Let's not do that
Mhm.
with this one, bro. Okay,
Mhm.
let's not do that with this one,
Yep.
man. The next topic I have for y'all today is what anime made you cry the most.
Oh, that's easy for me.
Ooh. All
Who
right,
wants
you
to
go
go first?
first.
You want me to go first?
You can if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
All right, Angel Beats.
Mm.
Hey, Angel Beats, bro. I want to say Clannad after story, but I'm saying like, yo, I had to think of like where it all started for me, bro. What actually like got me crying the most, bro, was Angel
Mhm.
Beats, bro. Especially towards the end, bro. I couldn't, bro. I remember was watching
Mhm.
that on the laptop, bro. I'm saying like, damn, like, yo, I said like, yo, what is this anime, bro? Why is people
Mhm.
tripping over this anime? Like, honestly, bro, it
Mhm.
looked like your typical romance anime, basically. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure what the main character died, and he's in the afterlife with these other characters and stuff
Mhm.
Mhm.
like that. It's been years, y'all. My bad, my bad. I
Yeah,
haven't
it's like
rewatched it.
yeah, if I remember correctly, I think the plot twist at the end of the well, I mean the anime's so old, but should I avoid
Yeah.
spoilers?
I mean, it's
Ah,
old. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the plot twist at the end was that when the MC uh died, he like wrote to or he signed to like donate his organs, and I think his heart was
yeah.
transferred into the main girl, and so she had his heart,
So,
the girl with the
I
white
think
hair.
so.
I'm
Oh
pretty
no, with the
sure it
white
was
hair. Yes,
something
yes,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because ain't
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the one with the what's her name? With the red hair. Maybe it's not even red.
Mm, I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'm
That
pretty sure you're right on that because there was like an incident. It wasn't just him. It was just like a bunch of people, right? Like a
hmm
train
Yeah, it was like a
incident.
train or a subway or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, yo. It's just like it's like how they say goodbye to each other. Like you know what I mean? It's just like
Mhm.
Mhm.
dang, like they get another chance at life in different lifetime.
Mhm.
It's just like yo, like it's like I don't even they don't even have I don't think memories of each other,
Mhm.
Mhm.
but it's like in the back of their mind, like you can see at the
Yeah.
end of the episode where he's reaching for that one. It's just like yo,
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm saying like it's like I still remember it to this day, bro. You know it got me
Yeah.
fucked up if I remember it to this day. I'm saying like yo, like and just like no season 2, no season 3, which I'm glad. Like you know
Mhm.
what I
Yeah.
mean, but it's just like damn, it's like an anime where you watch once. I guess only once
Mhm.
Mhm.
because I don't think I rewatched it.
Yeah.
At least I don't know. I'm trying to remember, but like it's just like that feeling, bro. I don't know. I can't
Mhm.
describe it. I was tearing
Mhm.
though. I ain't gonna lie. I I was stuck tearing. I'm gonna keep it
Mhm.
about. I was stuck.
Yeah,
tearing.
the
I'm
one
saying
tear,
like you know.
one
I'm saying
tear,
like
bro.
I'm saying like damn. I'm saying like damn. Like they don't even get to see each other no more. Like what?
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
man, hate those type of
Yeah.
endings. But it was a beautiful ending at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
But my fault. There's another one
Mhm.
because I can't say just one. It's a specific scene in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
Mhm.
I think I
where
know what
the
you're talking
girl and
about.
the dog.
Yep.
Yeah, the girl and the
Yep.
dog.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. I know what
yeah,
you're
I
we
talking about.
remember.
know.
I actually remember. I was at a young age when I seen that, bro. So it's just like, yo, when I seen that shit, I was actually like bawling.
Mhm.
I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie. So my
Yeah.
fault. That was just like honorable mention. My
No,
bad.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good.
It's
Yeah.
just
Tell
honorable
us
mention.
all.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What else you cried about?
that's
What else you cried
honorable
about?
Nah, I'm not gonna
mention.
lie. I still get mad to this day when people meme on that moment. Like that's so messed up.
Yeah, that shit's
When
Yeah.
fucked
people
up.
have the
I
like
can't.
Tucker memes. Oh my god.
Mhm.
The worst.
Mhm.
Worst.
Okay,
All
Cloudy.
right.
Alright. Okay, okay, I
What's
could
up?
go next. So I'm not gonna lie, I listed off a couple anime here.
Mhm.
Um, not that I cried to all of these, but Angel Beats was one of them. That was like one of
Mhm.
the earlier kind of like short like 12 episode anime because before that I was just watching these long ongoing series like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. But Angel Beats was one of the first like real like emotional anime that I watched, so that
Mhm.
made me tear up when I was younger. I'd say that's a honorable mention though. Um, another honorable mention, and this is a really good one,
Mhm.
would be Anohana. Have you guys seen
Oh, I was
that?
just thinking that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
dude.
no, again.
Anohana at the very end when
Bro,
they're
that was
man,
Oh wait,
crazy. That was
yo,
crazy.
ain't that the one that she
oh
was like
man.
disappearing at the end of the they were playing hide and seek and she left a note or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah,
But she
yeah.
died, didn't she? And then like one of them couldn't
Mhm.
like I forgot one of the characters, but one of them dressed up as her, right?
Oh
Mhm.
man, there was so much messed up.
Yeah, it was just
Like that was so crazy too when they revealed that he was like dressing up as her. Like, oh
Yeah.
man.
He couldn't like let go or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But yeah,
My fault.
that
I had
that
to
final
remember.
moment,
It's
that was a good one.
wait. I'm gonna just
Mhm.
chime in on that real quick. It's crazy
Mhm.
because I didn't cry throughout that whole anime until that very end, bro. That I was like,
Exactly.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm here. I was like,
They got me.
they got
He
me.
said they got me.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy moment. But yeah,
That's
please
crazy.
continue.
It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
But those would be my honorable mentions. Now I
Mhm.
have one answer that made me tear up the most, and the other answer that like messed me up the most.
Mhm.
Um, the anime that made me tear up, or I guess cry the most. Yeah, technically it's a manga. I
Mhm.
started with the anime and then I read further into the manga, but it's gonna be Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh.
In the
Mhm.
manga, when you find out about Shiro's backstory, uh, that moment broke me when I read that. It's incredibly messed up, and she was just a little girl, and she had to endure so much at such a young age. It just really messed me up. I highly, highly recommend anyone that's enjoyed the anime for Dead Man Wonderland, definitely read the manga because it only gets better. And because the company went bankrupt and wasn't able to finish the anime, there's so many answers that weren't, included in the anime. But
Mhm.
that's the one that probably made me cry the most. And this one's actually really recent. The um anime that like messed me up mentally the most after watching it, I'm not gonna lie, it's Dandadan. It was the episode
Okay.
with the mother that lost
Yeah.
her daughter. Remember the girl that's inside of the spirit that's inside of Ira?
Oh my.
Yeah, that backstory with her daughter, that messed me up so bad. Like I was like, how you kind of feel yourself tearing up. That's
Yeah.
how I was while I was watching the actual episode and reacting to it. But that messed me up so bad that even after I was done reacting, when I was driving on the road, I was still thinking back to that episode and how messed up it was and how heartbreaking that would be if that happened to anyone in real life. Like, oh my
Mhm.
God, bro. That's Oh man, that actually just messed with my head so bad right there.
That's that's crazy, bro. That you said that
Mhm.
moment because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When that moment
Mhm.
came up, I might be just
Mhm.
cold hearted, bro. I started laughing because I'm like,
Wow.
no. The reason,
What?
listen. The reason why I was laughing, bro, is because I don't know what they did with that. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm
Yo,
about to get canceled.
Get him out of
I'm
here.
But
trying.
no,
I'm
Hey, you
trying
know what to
not.
do in the comments. You guys already know what
Yo.
to do.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie
Yo.
to you. I've seen, like I said, I mentioned before, bro. I watched Berserk, so it's just kind of hard to like make me cry like that. But anyways,
Mhm.
during that moment, bro, I remember I don't know what they did with the animation. It was kind of funky or whatever. But when that,
Mhm.
I guess the daughter looked up, bro, I was laughing because I was like, dang, bro, she look ugly as.
Yo.
That's
Yo. You're really
crazy.
coming off strong with this
That
devil
is
advocate shit, bro.
crazy,
Bro,
You
I'm
right
just got
sorry.
that.
now.
You
I'm
got
He
sorry.
it
doesn't want
now.
the he
No, the
doesn't want the
You
drawing
viewers
got
to
looked
it.
like him. He
crazy.
doesn't want the
No,
viewers
no,
to
no,
like
no.
him.
The
Yeah,
drawing.
That is
No. I'm sorry. The
crazy.
God,
drawing looked
chill.
crazy, bro. I don't know because I think she was missing a whole bunch
Mm-mm.
of teeth, and she just looked crazy at
She
that
was
moment.
missing like one
I don't
tooth,
know,
bro.
bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That is
because he was
crazy.
missing a tooth, bro.
No, it
That's
just looked
insane.
crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, all
Please
right, no,
continue. I'm
you,
sorry.
you're right. You got it. You got it.
That
That's
is
wild.
messed up,
Yeah.
I'm
bro.
sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yo, people are gonna hate us.
No, they're gonna hate me, but it's
No, don't
okay.
say
They're
us.
gonna hate
Don't
me. It's
say
okay.
us.
It's okay.
They aim for one, they aim for all, bro. You know how people go, bro.
The whole podcast
You
is
know,
going down in flames.
Yo,
exactly.
chill.
All
Yeah.
right,
All
those
right,
are
my
my
bad, my
answers
bad.
though. So the anime I cried to the most was Dead Man Wonderland, and the one that
Mhm.
messed me up the most, I'd say, was Dandadan.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All
Okay.
right. So what you got,
Gosh.
Rashad?
Now, like I said, man, before, it's hard it's really hard to kind of like make me cry in anime just because, bro, if you've seen everything that happened in Berserk, bro, it's just like, man, you
Mhm.
know, it doesn't get any worse than that. Like I haven't seen to this day any anime that's topped the, you know, horrific things that happen in Berserk. But I would say I'm more of a I cry or I would say I tear up at some crazy like
Wait,
anime
hold
scenes,
on,
bro.
hold
Huh?
on. You said we were gonna cap.
I'm not capping.
You
I'm
gotta
not
be
capping.
real.
I'm
You
real.
gotta be
Listen,
real
let me
with us.
finish.
Don't
Let me
say
finish.
zero.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I would say the most I probably like boohoo cried at like
Mhm.
recently is what do you call it? Demon Slayer. Whenever damn the Flame Hashira died, bro. That
Okay.
scene right there,
Yeah.
it
Wow.
got me because it was like, bro,
Mhm.
he knew he was about to die, bro. And
Yeah,
like
bro.
he did everything in his power to keep everyone alive and he did it, bro. And just
Mhm.
seeing and then it was just so impactful because it's like, bro, Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke, they all started crying together. Even Inosuke. Inosuke is
Mhm.
one of the main people that's like, you know what I'm saying, confident and always moving forward and stuff. But bro,
Yeah.
he saw Tanjiro break down, start crying, like, dang, he's really
Yeah,
about to
he
die in front
started
of us.
break. Oh man, that
Oh
was
my
so
gosh, it
good.
got
That
me,
was
bro.
so good.
And then the little smile before he died, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you're killing me.
Mhm.
So that
Yeah,
one did make me
that's a good
boo-hoo.
answer.
That one did
That
make me
I was
boo-hoo.
the same way. Yeah.
hmm And
Mhm.
then the reason
'Cause
why I say, oh, go ahead.
well, I was just gonna say it wasn't even like although his death was emotional and
hmm
definitely impactful, for me what really hit home was everyone's reaction afterwards and how Inosuke was trying to stay strong and he broke down. Like
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that was good. That was good.
Like it was just a combination of things that kind of got me. But the reason why
Mhm.
I was saying that I'm more like a weird anime tearer, I would say, because I don't really boohoo cry, but
Mhm.
I like tear up at I mean, not emotional scenes, inspirational scenes. So like
Mhm.
for instance, Rock Lee, when the Rock Lee Mike guy thing, bro, if I keep
Yeah.
doing 1,000 more push-ups, like shit like that, I start
Yeah.
I
Wait,
start
was
tearing
that
up.
after is that when he thought that he might have dang, no. That wasn't after the Gara fight, was it? When he had the cast and everything and he thought that it was over?
I think it might have been because it was like a flashback.
Okay, okay.
But he was like, if I keep doing 1,000 push-ups, I'll become stronger. Then he just broke down, and then he started
Mhm.
like bawling out. And to Mike guy was like, it don't matter how many times I try, I still can't get. I don't have no ninjutsu. I don't know. He's like, he was going off, and I was like, oh my god. And then
Mhm.
Mike guy was like, man, you believe you'll never get stronger if you don't believe me yourself. I was like, oh my
Mhm.
god. It'd
Mhm.
be like moments like that, and even another example with y'all favorite anime, My Hero Academia. That's why I
Mhm.
thought it had potential, bro, because the whole you can be a hero too scene with Deku and my guy, or not my guy,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Deku and
Oh my.
All Might.
All Might, yeah,
Mhm.
that part got to me. So like I cry at like inspirational moments, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel that. I feel it.
But all right, guys, enough of
Mhm.
the crying. You know what I'm saying? Crying,
Mhm.
the hateful anime characters and stuff, bro. Let's
Mhm.
talk about the most anime characters that inspire us
Mhm.
and why. Who would like to go first?
I
I'm
can
not
go.
gonna lie.
Oh, you got
My
one?
my fault, but like
Mhm.
I think I had trouble of understanding the question only because like did you want to go first, Claudia? Because I think I have a character right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go first.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
My bad.
Okay. So for me, my most inspirational character of all time has always been and always will be Naruto Uzumaki.
Really?
Now, the reason why is because Naruto is the embodiment of no matter how far behind you are, behind everyone else, no matter how inferior you might feel to those around you, no matter how many people look down on you, if you're just unapologetically yourself, you keep pushing forward and you can do anything. And I feel like the moment that embodies just how truly dedicated and driven and mentally strong Naruto was, I think, was the scene where he stabs the back of his hand with the kunai. That's a scene that will always stick with me because it was when the Team 7 go on their first mission together. They're going to the bridge to meet the bridge builder, and on their way there, they end up bumping into these ninja from the Mist Village. They're like assassins. This is their first time ever confronting a real deal, like actually lethal threat. These are Jonin that could kill them. And we have Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, and the bridge builder, and the assassins come in, and Sasuke tries to go in and fend them off, obviously, because he's the prodigy. He's above the other kids in his class for the most part, and he is not afraid. So he goes in and fights, but he's not able to take them down. And we have Sakura, who's like protecting the bridge builder, but you have Naruto Uzumaki, who's just completely paralyzed with fear. He can't move a muscle. He's just struck with fear, facing his potential death here. And then, of course, Kakashi comes in and saves the day. And we see everybody's, ready to move on. They're like, wow, that was crazy. And you just see Naruto. He's so disappointed in himself that in the moment when he needed to do something the most, he couldn't. He was stuck there. He was paralyzed with fear. So what he did was he took his kunai, stabbed it into the back of his hand, and that kind of snapped himself out of that paralysis. It woke himself out of that fear, and he promised with that kunai, with that pain that he was feeling in his hand, he promised that he would never let that happen again. And I just thought that was so powerful and inspiring because I think a lot of us realistically, like, this is an anime, I know everybody thinks they're the main character, but in real life, if we were in that situation, I think a lot of us would have been in Naruto's shoes. We would have been too afraid to really act. And so him having the mental fortitude to push through that fear and, you know, inflict that pain on himself to basically say, I don't care if my body's giving up on me. My mind hasn't given up yet. I'm never giving up again. This is never happening again. That moment was just so inspiring. And there's so many other moments, but that's one that just really stuck in my head ever since I was a kid. One of the strongest moments from Naruto in the original Naruto, in my opinion. So that'd be my answer.
That's a fire answer because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I got one of the questions mixed up. So the inspiration one, I don't really got one, to be honest with you. But I can name one on the top of my head though. But I do want to go off what you said though. I like how you remembered that specific scene, especially about Naruto, bro, because that was like such a fire scene, yo. Like I'm just remembering that now. So
Yeah, a
like,
lot of
yo,
people
that really
forget
did
because it
happen.
was early into the
Yeah.
anime too.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, dang, like, wow. I mean, I'm not gonna be as confident as what Cloudy with his answer with the inspirational anime because when it comes to like inspiration, bro, like you can find that in anything, but like I usually
True.
just inspire myself, right? Honestly. So I really don't really like find like, I don't know, it's like kind of hard to describe. But like I said, I always liked Ichigo, right? So I find him as an inspiration because I don't know, he just keeps pushing himself to the end, right? And it always stuck with me because there's like fight scenes. Well, they usually yap before they even fight between the fights too, so that's kind of annoying. But he will always find these strong captains, bro. Especially if he's like I'm looking for a certain word. Like even though he's not really up for the task, right? Like Kenpachi, for example. Kenpachi is like supposed to be one of the strongest captains like ever, right? And Kenpachi was just like toying with them at the same because he was having fun. We already know Kenpachi's true strength, honestly. but like when he was rescuing Rukia, right? Especially with Orihime and his name's Uryu, the guy with the glasses. I think that's his name.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Chad.
Grasping Chad, yep.
And he was just love it, Chad. But he fought what? Byakuya, Kenpachi, and these like other captains that's supposed to be like strong. And he just kept no matter how beat up he is, he doesn't feel intimidated. Like, you know what I mean? Even if he does, right? He's just like, yo, like he had to learn to like the will of like not holding back against an opponent, but also like to kill. It's just like, yo, like what happens if I hurt this person? But he had to learn that through the whole series. Just like, yo, it's either him or you, because he's not gonna feel bad for you as soon as he beats you. He's gonna keep going. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was the Kenpachi fight. It was the Byakuya fight when he didn't like conquer his inner hollow, but he did snap back into himself so he can have his fair ones, because at some point his hollow took over and was going to beat Byakuya at some point, because Byakuya was just like, that took him from Storm. He was just like, yo, who is this dude? And then Ichigo is just like, yo, sorry for the interruption. Let's get back to our fight. So he will always want his fair ones. He never backs down, right? And I know this is like cliche and stuff like that, but that's why I'm like so fascinated by his character, yo. It's like in every fight, in every movie, you know, no matter how bad it got. Like, you know what I mean? He's there, beat up, one arm, and he's like still standing to fight.
Yeah.
You know, and he keeps getting better after he learns from his mistakes. He's like, yo, like, all right, what do I have to do, like, in order to get better? Like, I have this hollow that keeps taking over my body. Like, I wouldn't say inconvenience, but it's just like he doesn't want to be a person like a monster where even if he wins, it wouldn't feel like a victory to him.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. That's just my inspiration of the character of Ichigo, bro.
That's a good one.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah. Now let's see. Are we gonna complete the big three? Who's yours, Rashad?
Oh, yo, I just beefed.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do the typical answer because it could be Luffy. It could be, you know, Naruto, Ichigo. Ultimately, if we're being honest, it is Rock Lee. But I don't want to do that one because it's too easy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all are pretty much majority anime fans could default say Rock Lee. However, there is one anime character who gets a lot of hate, but both me and Cloudy sees the best out of this character. And Cloudy, I'm pretty sure you know who I'm about to say next. Huh? The person I think that is a great inspirational character is none other than himself, Mr. Takamichi from Tokyo Revengers, bro. And now listen,
great answer.
I know a lot of people like to, you know, go on the limb and say he's a crybaby and stuff like that. All he does is cry, just like Deku. But no, bro. I feel like a lot of people got to put themselves in his shoes, man. What if you had no ability, you weren't strong, you couldn't fight and stuff, you weren't the leader type or anything like that, but you're in this predicament where you have the chance to go back in time to, you know what I'm saying, fix all the bad things, all the wrongdoings that happen in, you know what I'm saying, the future. And this man, Takamichi, bro, after everything I just mentioned, bro, he can't do any of that. He keeps on trying because he wants to save everybody, his friends and stuff. He keeps going back in time, you know what I'm saying? And it's so inspiring because, you know, a guy that can't do pretty much anything, he might cry a lot and stuff, he keeps pushing forward, bro. And it's gotten to a point where if you watch Tokyo Revengers, you know they're in a gang and stuff like that, fighting other gangs, rival gangs and stuff like that. But it comes to a point when both, during the major battle, I think it was from the last season, season 3, it was, I can't remember their names, bro, but two big rival games with Takamichi gang and then the other rival gang, they were duking it out, bro. And Takamichi was getting his behind spanked, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But he kept getting up and kept fighting, bro.
Yeah.
And at that point, I know we probably talked about this on, a previous podcast episode, bro. But at that point, this man Takemichi keeps going on, and everyone around him, bro, including the rival gang, was like, damn, who is this kid, man? He's fighting for something he believes in. He's like, what are we doing? That was so impactful, bro. Oh my god.
So crazy. Like everybody else had given up. They thought it was over. And after seeing Takemichi and how he was just dogging it out over and over and over again, never refusing to give up, then everybody started to look up to him. People from his side, people that were against it. I think there were even people that were like leaving, like they were going home, right?
Exactly.
Like they were about to give up and go home because I think they were supposed to have some members of their gang come over, but I think they couldn't make it in time or couldn't make it for whatever reason. And they were like, oh, without Mikey and all these guys, it's over. And Takemichi was like, nah, it's not over yet. Even if you guys leave, I'm standing 10 toes down.
Yep.
That was so fire.
Like, bro, Takemichi, a lot of people might hate him and stuff, but he really is one of the best written main characters in all of anime. I'm sorry. But all right, I mean, that's pretty much it for the most inspirational anime characters, man. We all had really great answers. I'm actually surprised from your answer though, Cloudy, with Naruto, because I was like, I don't even think
Wait, who'd you
Hmm.
think I'd pick?
I thought you were gonna choose Rock Lee. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I honestly thought
Rock
you
Lee
were
is a
gonna
good one, like you said.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. All right, so we are down to the final 4 topics, y'all. Now these final 4 topics are probably gonna take the longest, y'all. So I hope you guys are ready. Viewers at home, man, it's gonna be a good one. We got debates, we got some funny moments, but here we go with the next one. Let me see. What anime character would we compare each other to? And then what anime character do we think we are? Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that one's kind of hard one.
This one
for the
is
second
hard.
half.
Do you have answers for this one already?
I do for this one.
I
You
do
do?
as
Okay,
well.
okay.
For the first half,
I
don't
kind
know
of
about the
do, but I
second
want to
half.
hear what you guys say first to see, if it really lines up.
Who
at
wants to
all.
go first?
I mean, I can go first because I haven't been first this whole
Okay.
time.
All right.
Let's see. Amir, you were the hardest one to choose. I'm not gonna lie, because with you, I was trying to think of a few different anime characters for you, but it's like, let me think.
Oh, we're choosing for each other's.
Yeah, and
Not
then
for
choose for
ourselves.
yourself.
For
No, both.
ourself
We're doing
and
both.
then-
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing both.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I'm saying like, wait,
yeah.
hold on. I probably
Yeah.
messed this whole thing up. Okay. All right.
But I would say,
yeah.
to me at least, the most relatable anime character I think that I can compare Amir to, I would say.
Yeah,
This
I'm
was
telling you,
hard.
this show is hard, right?
Yeah,
It's
this is
hard.
hard.
Dude, yo, to be fair, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I did not know that's what he meant by this question, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all
I
good.
got to thinking
We're
now.
all
I'm
in the same
thinking.
boat.
Yo.
I think for Amir, I would say he kind of reminds me of Bakugo. I might be way off. I might be way off, but I just think,
Explain.
I think
Bakugo?
because yeah. I think
Ain't
because with
bad.
Bakugo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Bakugo is sort of a main character as well. And I feel like he is like, you know what I'm saying? Because we have a lot of debates too. Like we had the Demon Slayer versus Jujutsu Kaisen debate. And I just feel like your energy
My
kind of
anger.
matches. Your energy matches
okay.
Bakugo. So I think
Okay. Listen, just be honest. Just be like, I'm loud, obnoxious, and angry, bro. It's okay.
No, like
It's
that, bro.
okay. Yo,
Listen,
I'll
man.
take it. Yo, listen, that is fire itself.
Oh
You're
my
not
gosh,
wrong, bro.
bro.
Like, that's fire itself, bro. Yo, I like Bakugo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. Like, yeah, if you
Again, bro,
oh,
this is just
okay.
like a fun little topic. This ain't know who we
No,
are. You know
no,
what I
no,
mean? So
no,
yeah,
no. That's what I said. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
never knew someone would say like, yo, you remind me of Bakugo. I was like, what?
Oh my gosh, bro!
Wow.
Now you're making it sound like I said that.
What?
No,
What
bro.
are you doing?
He
Yo,
said
I'm not
loud. I'm
doing
not cause
anything.
angry. Come on, bro. I was
Yo,
Oh
I just
man.
say it, bro. That's what I learned from the character, anyways. But like, yo, like, hey, listen,
Mhm.
Rashad, you'd be surprised at what people think about me. So you'd be surprised, bro. I appreciate that. I like that. That's what I'm saying. I like your answer, bro.
It's like I said, this
I
is
think
just
that's
a fun topic.
fire.
It's not know what you are.
Yo.
You know what I mean? But
So hold on. How is this going? Is it my turn or Cloudy's?
Oh, this is
so no,
Is it
so we're
Cloudy
gonna
to
hard.
go
me?
each like who I think you are, and then who I think Cloudy is, and then after me, then Cloudy will see who I am, who you are, and then you.
Bet. Okay, all right. I just had to. All right.
Okay, and now for Cloudy,
Mhm.
Cloudy Crow, Cloudy Crow.
Cloudy.
Let's see what your answer is. Because honestly, I'd struggle with an answer for myself. So I'm
Uh-huh.
interested in hearing what you guys would pick.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind
Yeah.
of think this is a good one for you.
Mhm.
I hate to say it too.
Okay. All right. All right. Lay it on
No,
me.
no,
Lay it
chill,
on
chill,
me.
chill. No, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I think that Cloudy
Mhm.
reminds me of Tanjiro from Demon Slayer.
Okay. Okay. I like that
I
answer.
I just think that because with you, it's like I don't know. I feel like you always, you know what I mean, like see the good in things and stuff like that. And I feel like,
Okay. Okay.
you know what I'm saying, like you're not an angry type of main character. You know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and like you keep pushing for it, like Tanjiro, I would say.
Okay. Okay.
And I just think that, you know what I'm saying, you for sure remind me of Tanjiro. I was gonna say
Mhm.
maybe a Deku or Takamichi, but then I'm like, bro, I can't disrespect Cloudy and say he be crying like that because he don't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think
Yeah. Yeah.
for me, Tanjiro for you.
Yo.
Mhm. Okay. I
Mhm.
like that answer.
So you guys can
Mm.
go.
Okay. Shit.
Whoever wants to go.
Yo, this is
Okay.
actually like
All right. I'll give Amir some time to think.
no,
So,
I can go if you want me to.
do you
It's
have
just like,
answers for
yo,
everybody, or you're still thinking?
I mean, I don't have answers for anything, but I can like answer.
Okay.
Bro, he's
I
trying to
don't have
clap back.
answers
I
for
feel like
anything,
he's
but I
coming
can
for
do.
me. He's
All
coming
right.
Yo,
for me.
I'm not what? I'm not coming for anybody. Like,
Let's
All right.
see.
I actually no. The reason why this is hard because I have a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah. I was
like,
just about to say, like
I I I got a couple. Go ahead. My
Mm-hmm.
bad.
for me, when it comes to Rashad, I was kind of debating between like two characters for
Okay.
completely different reasons, though. So one character, and I'm not trying to, bring up Naruto all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
first thing I'll say is this is kind of hard because a lot of anime characters are like over exaggerated. Like they're fitting specific tropes and they lay into those tropes like
Mm-hmm.
the Bakugo angry guy trope, the cool, calm, and collected Shoto from My Hero. So for me,
Mm-hmm.
my first thought for Rashad was Neji. And the reason why
Wow.
Uh,
the
Okay.
reason why I thought Neji is because I've known Rashad for a long time. We've had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
talks, we've had a lot of debates, a lot of discussions. And the vibe that I've always gotten from Rashad is whenever he believes in something, he's confident. He's always ready for a challenge, but he's never gonna like shut you down for what you believe in. He's just gonna want you to prove it and make it make sense. So like if he
Mm-hmm.
says so and so is the best character and I say so and so is the worst character, he's gonna be like, all right, come at me, prove it, show
Mm-hmm.
me why you think so and so is the best character. And I feel like Neji's also that kind of character where like he knows he's strong, but he's not flaunting it. and he's always willing to accept a challenge. He kind of keeps to himself, but when he's approached with a challenge, then he'll take it on head first. The other answer, and this one is more of your personality, kind of, I'd say is Medio from My Hero. Before the butt incident. Before the butt incident, all right?
Medio,
Early Medio, all right? Early Medio. Come on, Rashawn. Early
Is he
Medio.
serious?
Bro, the yams? No!
Yo. Yo.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh, man.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh my god, yo, Claudia got it,
Elaborate.
Yep. So it's just because Emilio is, especially early around in the series, he's like, how do I explain it? He's like, whether he's locked in, whether he's sad, whether he's angry, he's like kind of always got a smile. And I don't know, something about Medio just reminds me of Rashad. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just seems like if we were in the My Hero verse, I think, and I had to replace a character with Rashad, I think it'd be the easiest to replace Medio, because I think their personalities are kind of similar when it comes to them being like more on the upbeat side. But those are my two answers for Rashad.
You know,
now for Amir,
wait,
what's
before
up?
you move on to him, I'm super happy about your answer for Neji, because Neji, outside of Kakashi, is my favorite character, anime Naruto character of all time. So that's cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Dang.
But
That's
all right.
good. That's good.
Cool, Amir.
Now, when it comes to Amir, this one's tough because Amir, I feel like he's more complicated than he may seem at face value. Yeah. He's like an onion. He's got layers, all right. And most people see the outside layer, but once you get to know the inner layers, then it's like, okay, what character can I compare to Amir? Now, shoot, I think. So first person that came to mind for me was Shino from Naruto. But the reason why I say Shino is because when I'm not gonna lie, full glaze, when I first met Amir, I thought he was cool as fuck. Now I know he's a mecha loser.
I like that. Yo, I like the energy. I like the energy, bro. Like, keep it going, bro. Because listen, bro, Shino has swag.
He does.
Shino has swag, bro.
The coolest thing about Shino for me was that he has a really weird power. Like, he controls bugs. Most people you see, when you think of them controlling bugs, you're like, oh, okay, he's a weirdo. But Shino is so cool that despite how weird his power is, he makes you not only like him, but also like his power. Now, the only thing that I think Shino's missing when it comes to this comparison is the fact that Amir, when he gets ramped up,
That's
ramped up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I said
Bakugo. Bakugo's a great example of that. But the problem is, like, Bakugo's always ramped up. So I'm trying to find someone in the middle.
True. Exactly, yeah. That's true.
So the next answer I was thinking of was Edward Elric. I think Ed is a bit of a closer example to how I feel about Amir now. So Shino was like how I thought at first. Edward Elric is what I'd say right now. Just because for the most part, Ed is cool. But we all know, as soon as you start talking about his height, then he snaps. He goes crazy.
Yeah.
With Amir, as soon as you start talking about Mecha,
that's a great comparison. That's great. That's
Hey
a
man,
great
what can I
comparison.
say? I like my Becca, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
can't.
Or as soon as you talk about JJK.
Yep.
Listen, I ran about JJK, Gundam, you really, even
Mhm.
if I'm in the wrong, I'm
Mhm.
still gonna talk about shit. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, I like
Mhm.
that. You know what's so crazy, bro?
Mhm.
It's kind of hard for me, only because like I know I know Rashad for a good while, but I barely know Cloudy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's just
Mhm.
like these two know each other, like just know each other.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Right. I'm just in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
middle. I'm like the third wheeler, basically. So it's kind of
Well,
like
not like that. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I
Well,
yeah,
understand
I
that.
kind of see it like that only
uh,
because it's just like, yo, like I've seen Rashad's reactions to anime. Like I don't
Mhm.
know, saying it's been so long ago, like since community college. I remember
mhm.
I was in the library. That's when I caught his first channel until like he had to make another one. But dang, for Rashad, it's just like
Hmm.
there is a couple, right? But I
Mhm.
just want to name one. But it's like I don't want to say vague. I mean, it is kind of vague, but also it's like so simple
Mhm.
because I want to say, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna name a
Hey,
couple.
no glaze,
There's
no
Goku
glaze.
and Luffy, right?
Okay.
For Luffy,
Okay.
because and I might be bullshitting. I'm not sure,
Uh-huh.
but this is how I see it because I'm not like I barely cap on here basically. But
Mhm.
it's just like for Luffy, it's just like out of all the inspirations, right? Of like the animes that I've seen that he reacted to, he does talk about. I don't want to say like Luffy the most because I want to put Shoyo and Haikyuu. That's why I'm saying I got like a couple because
Mhm.
he has this quote saying like, and I think it's like in a manga panel, like, yo, it's how you handle yourself off the court. Like, you know what I mean? And I
Mhm.
think Rashad's like carry himself like on the reactions, but also off the reactions. I don't know him in
Mm.
person.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know him in person, but like I feel like he doesn't just like I think he just has the mindset of a winner.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially how
yeah,
he
I can
talks
see
appreciate
about
that.
that.
sports.
Mhm.
So like I just see that in him. Like I said, there's like a couple that's like a couple of anime characters,
Mhm.
bro. That was just Shoyo, right? And for Luffy, I think he deeply cares for his friends, honestly.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No matter how hard-headed he is, like you know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
Luffy hard-headed.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know,
And there's
Luffy
Rashad. Yep,
hard-headed.
yep.
Okay.
But he
Best
does
comparison
mean
for
his
that.
he does mean his shit though.
Mhm.
You know what
Mhm.
I mean? He doesn't
Mhm.
talk shit just to talk shit because that's my job. But like he
Oh
backs it
gosh.
up. Like, you know what
Here we
I mean?
go.
Like
That's
he backs
facts.
it up, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, yo,
That's
you
facts.
back it up every time
Mhm.
we talk about something, and I like that.
Yep.
So that's what I see about Luffy. And for Goku, it's
I'm a
just to me, it's
deadbeat.
strength. Well,
I'm a
damn,
Deadbeat.
deadbeat
deadbeat
dad.
is crazy.
I'm a
I wasn't gonna
deadbeat.
say that. I was just gonna talk about strength, honestly, bro, because how you handle comments.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Mhm.
people, I know you don't like
Yeah.
pay no mind, but it's just like, yo, there has to be in life where people be talking down on you because there's
Mhm.
no way in life people don't talk ill about you, right?
Somebody made a whole video
You
with me
know,
one time.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was
and I
Yeah,
seen
I
crazy.
it.
That was
remember
It
you
was in the
crazy.
mentioning
community.
that.
I seen it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo,
Mhm.
and yo, what does Rashad do? He still makes videos. He still reacts. You know what I mean? For the people that are still here. You
Mhm.
know, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I talk about strength. So I guess strength, inspiration, and mindset.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I think
Yeah.
I just named like three.
Okay.
I didn't like go into depth, like yo,
That's
I
fine.
really
Yeah.
couldn't. It
Let's
was
do
kind of
it.
hard, but it's just like yo, I found those three. Now for Cloudy, this is a tough one, honestly,
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Cloudy,
Okay.
cloudy,
because I
Okay.
wasn't
cloudy.
really expecting his answer, saying
Mhm.
like yo, he reminds me of Shino. I think that's his name is Shino,
She know.
and then he
Mhm.
called me a loser. So I,
That's crazy. She know. She know.
and I like that. I like the honesty. I like the
No.
honesty.
No.
But damn, for Cloudy, I really, I don't want to say I don't know,
Mhm.
but I should have enough information where I can at least name one.
Mhm.
Is that if I'm like basing off your energy, and I'm not an energy reader, just putting that in the
Yeah.
out there. I'm not an energy reader.
Mm-hmm.
Based off your energy. Mm, yeah, this shit kind of tough, bro.
Well, real
As I
quick,
was
just
gonna
to
name,
give
I'm gonna
you
name a nerd. I was gonna name a nerdy character,
that's fine.
Okay.
There's a lot of
but
cool
like,
nerdy characters, but
no,
it depends
there
on
is.
your input.
That's
It
what I'm
depends
saying.
on
Like, I was
your
trying to name one, but like, it's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, just say Ayano Koji and call it a day.
I had a
Kinda
Koji.
Koji.
Just say
Yo,
Jinwoo
it's
and call it a
crazy. Yo, I don't know about that shit, bro. Nah, that's what I'm saying. This is a tough one because I don't know Cloudy like at all. If I'm being
Mhm.
honest, I do not know him. But
Yeah, yeah.
dang, I gotta say, yo, you're a grown ass man, right? You're a
Mhm.
grown ass man, and don't take this the wrong way.
Oh,
Just
here we
I
go.
just thought of
Uh-oh.
something. No, like
Oh
yeah, don't.
No,
shit.
no, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Damn.
Listen. I do want to say, so sorry. Yo, I want to say Deku, bro.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
Just the nerdy side of him, like you know what I mean, because like
Mhm.
you know how he writes down like his opponents and shit like that. He takes
Mhm.
notes and
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
"Yo,
Okay.
I could," and you seen him out there training and stuff like that. When Ochako saw him out there training, looking at his book,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
that that's one, right?
Okay.
And I feel like there's a second one in there, but I don't know if I can find a second one.
Mhm.
I want to say a basic answer.
Mhm.
But I think I only got Deku, bro. I don't want to
Mhm.
say Takemichi either. I know that's your favorite character, but I
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
Deku is just a little bit better as a sense
Mhm.
because like I'm going off the videos that I watch
Yeah.
of your reactions and shit like that, especially like
Mhm.
games and stuff like that. I've been in live streams here and there,
Yeah.
right? And you just know so much.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You don't give a vague answer, right?
Okay,
You're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, there's this one character, but y'all don't know about this though. And then
Mhm.
you just go off of that. I'm just like, I'm saying like,
Okay,
shit, like I
okay.
thought I knew, like you know what I mean. I thought I
Yeah,
knew, but
yeah.
he knows the lore, like you know what
Mhm.
I mean. Like
You're right, you're right.
oh no,
You
and
know
like
what?
there's deck.
The
My
more you
bad. Go ahead.
explain it, the more I understand. I really
Yeah,
like that Deku answer, especially when you brought up like him writing notes on all of his opponents and all the
yeah,
heroes' abilities and stuff. Because whenever I'm like, doing something that I enjoy or I'm passionate about, I really like to dive into it. I really like to make sure I have
yeah.
an understanding.
Mhm.
That's why, uh, I mean, semi spoiler alert, we have a topic later into this video, and before I went into the video, I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about. So I
Talking
like
about
took the
yeah.
time last night to look some stuff up and
Mhm.
get some notes. But yeah, whenever I'm like passionate about something, I do like to, make sure I got it down to a T. So I
So I'm
like that.
saying, and he's a
Mhm.
passionate person.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I just thought that's fine. That's why I see the similarities. I'm saying like,
Hmm.
yo, like even the heroes don't even know certain bad guys and what their abilities are, and Deku provides that information.
Yep, yep.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's what I just see. I
I,
don't know.
I
That's a
like
good
that
one, yeah.
answer. Hmm.
Cool.
All right, y'all. So now that we got everyone's who we think's out the way, let's say who we think we are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hmm.
Real quick. It ain't gonna be too long. Who wants to
Yeah,
go first
yeah.
on this one?
I can go first on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, I'd say this person that I'd say I'm the most like
Mhm.
isn't compared to me right now in my life. I'd say it's compared to me more so like earlier in my life when I
Mhm.
was in like elementary school, middle school, and this is where we get back to in the beginning, Rashad, you mentioned Shikamaru.
Yep.
Shikamaru is a character that he's my favorite Naruto character.
Mhm.
And when I was a kid, I always wanted to be like him. I wanted to be the kid that was like the smartest kid in school, but didn't have to try, just naturally smart. And, I was the kind of kid where every day I'd go to school. As soon as I finish school, I come home and play video games. Never really did homework, but I did really good on my tests and my projects, and so all these big things that like really mattered towards your grade, I made sure I did great at those. But when it comes to the more like tedious stuff like doing homework and everything, I didn't really do it. So I feel like I kind of succeeded at becoming like Shikamaru, where I was definitely like one of the smarter kids in
Mm-hmm.
my like grade, but I wasn't the smartest. And it even got to a point, like just to kind of give you guys an idea of kind of how bad it got in senior year, I almost didn't graduate. I almost didn't
Mm.
graduate senior year, and the reason why is because even though I had great grades, I had A's and B's, I was in honor rolls classes, so like I was getting college credits. Even
Mhm.
though all that was happening, my attendance was terrible because I did not care about the normal lessons. I'd rather just stay home, play video games. So my school guidance counselor actually came up to me and he said, "Hey, even though you're not doing bad, attendance is important. So if you keep
Mhm.
missing days, then you might not be able to walk across the stage." And I was like, okay, all right, now I gotta lock it. But I've always kind of I always thought that was the coolest thing ever about Shikamaru. It's the fact that he seems like he's lazy, like he doesn't care, but when he needs to, he can blow away anyone. And
Mhm.
that's the person I wanted to be, growing up. So that'd be my answer for the character that I think I'm most like. Not so much now,
Mhm.
because I think I'm more upbeat and kind of energetic than Shikamaru is.
Yeah, yeah.
But back then, I was definitely like kept to my circle, did my own thing, loner, lone wolf kind of guy. So
Mhm.
that'd be my answer.
Good, good. Okay.
Mm.
I can see that for real though. Shigamaru.
Yep,
All
yep.
right. Now Amir, who do you think you
Who
compare
you
to in
got?
anime?
Dang. I do got one. It's from SNAFU. I think it's like
Oh, I've heard of that.
or no. Maybe it's My Teen Romantic Comedy. It's one of those
Yeah,
two.
yeah. I
I
Mhm.
think
don't know if
they,
it got like two different.
yeah, I think they're both the same anime, just
They
like.
are both the same. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So I got Hachime and Hikigaya. It's self-sacrifice, honestly.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, just like in my life, bro, or as in I feel like I always especially like when it comes to friends and shit. I don't know if they peep, but like I always like sacrifice myself for like for others, bro. I
Hmm.
don't want the least that I don't want is things to go wrong.
Hmm.
Like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if like I don't know if someone wants to do one thing and then the other wants to do the other, it's just like but I want to really do something. Like you know what
Mhm.
I mean? It's just like, yo, you know what? Let's just do this instead.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah,
oh
I can
shit,
see
yeah,
that.
okay, all right, cool. And it's just like, all right, cool. Even though it's just like whatever to me.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Even if I was like looking forward to it, right?
Yeah.
And there's like another thing too in this anime. I did want to bring up a scene. I think it's like they were looking out for these kids, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
what do they call it, bro? It's like something bravery. Like there's like couples that go into like this not a haunted house, but like in the forest,
Mhm.
and if they come back without like screaming or some shit like that, like they made it or some shit.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And one of the characters brought up about Hikigaya of like how he always like actually no, there's a couple. There's a female character and there's a male character that keeps saying like, "Yo, why do you keep putting yourself in this position even though it's hurting you and like not others, not in like a bad way. It's just like, yo, you put yourself last.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like, you know, like you always put yourself like last and put everyone else first. And it's just like, and I just see it as like, yo, it's like, I don't know. It's just like, I'd rather see people happy than something go left. And
Yeah.
then it's just like, yo, if
Mhm.
their friendship breaks, it's like, you make it seem like it's your fault because it's within your friend group. Like, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
and Kikigai is kind of the same way a little bit. I might be off the rails a little bit, but like he's somewhat the same way. You know what I mean? Like he had a crush on a girl at one point, right? But he doesn't do anything about it because he's just like, yo, all the girls are like the same way, bro. Because they're gonna make me something to look forward to something, and it's not even that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just kind of see myself in Hikigaya for a little bit, bro. It's just self-sacrifice. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this character, but from what you
Yeah.
said, I can definitely see that you're the kind of person where like if you want to do something, but you see someone else is excited, like really excited to do something, then you're definitely the kind of person that's like, ah, you know what, they can have it. Like,
Yeah,
let
like
them have their moment, you know.
like I don't trip over it. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
I don't be
exactly.
making
Like
big
you'd
deal. It's
rather
just like
like
mm.
you kind of find happiness by seeing other people happy. That's what
Yeah,
I.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's just me though. All right, Rashad.
Yeah, that was deep. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, that's the
Rashad, what
only
you got?
Jeez, y'all saying some deep answer. Hold on. Okay, so I had two anime characters kind of in mind for me. I guess previously, back like earlier when I first started doing YouTube, I think the main person that I kind of compared myself to a little bit, hothead, just you know what I'm saying, my way or the highway type person, I would say was Yusuke. I kind of felt like a
Okay.
little bit, you know what I'm saying, like you couldn't tell me anything, especially when I was going back and forth with all the Attack on Titan fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I remember that too.
But now I would say I'm a little bit more calm and like, yes, I still debate. We're gonna have one later on. You know what I'm saying? And I, talk my shit, but at the same time, I'm more, you know what I'm saying, decisive of what I do. And I think the perfect main character I would kind of describe myself as is Ichigo. I feel like,
I can see
yeah,
that.
I feel like
Okay.
with Ichigo, because Ichigo, you know what I'm saying, yes, he is also hot headed, but he also like, he's kind of like, how do you say it? Like he's very, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of it, but
He's like mellowed out.
yeah, he's mellowed out too, because that's how I am kind of now. He's
Mhm.
mellowed out, and he's like,
Yeah.
he picks and choose when to go off, type of thing. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
how I feel like
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
how I am now. So
yeah,
I like that.
yeah, yeah. Good
Yo,
answer.
he
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah, huh?
Ichigo. That's
I
a
think it's
W for
Ichigo, yeah.
me. Yo, he mentioned Ichigo. That's fire. Okay. I like that.
All right,
Dang.
man.
And all the characters.
That topic it got a little touchy a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little,
Hopefully,
just a
no one
little.
takes anything to heart, because again, this is just,
Oh yeah.
you know
For
what I
sure,
mean.
for sure.
This is just a little fun topic. It was never supposed to be no deep about. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
it wasn't.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
our humor might be different from yours, but like, you
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
This is how we get our shits and giggles, and I ain't gonna
And
lie.
hey, if there's any of you guys that see like anime characters that you think kind of reminds us, am I saying this right? Any anime characters that remind you of us, let us know in the comments. Let's see. I'm
Facts.
interested in seeing if
Please,
you guys have any interesting characters out there.
please, bro,
Facts.
please.
But moving on from that, this one right here, I don't think it's gonna
Mhm.
take too long to get through, but I think this one is important to talk about, and that is the evolution of anime and why it continues to get better each and every year. I have my thoughts on it, but I don't know who wants to go first with this one.
I think I have a really good answer.
Okay, take the floor.
All right. I think anime has gotten better each year, but I also think it's gotten worse each year for two different reasons. I'll start with the bad first. I think anime's gotten worse each year, and this kind of ties into what we talked about in the last podcast because now anime is more profitable than ever. And we know with profits, there's a lot of people out there that are trying to take shortcuts. So we're seeing a lot of anime studios nowadays using AI. We know they're using CG in a lot of their scenes. So a lot of studios are taking shortcuts to kind of get things done quicker, kind of quantity over quality sort of thing. But on top of that, we also have studios that are taking a bigger workload onto themselves and putting more pressure on the animators and the directors and everybody that are trying to make the anime happen. But now they have more work to do than ever. They have less time to do it than ever because they're trying to pump these episodes out constantly. So I'm sure there are a lot of anime that we can think of that we were really looking forward to, and they ended up not delivering on the production end. So I feel like an example that Rashad might be able to agree with is Tower of God. I think Tower of God is a great anime story wise, but the production in season 2 is nothing like the production in season 1. Season 1 was way better. Another good example, I haven't started One Punch Man season 3 yet, but even One Punch Man season 2 is a good example because I know we all can agree Season 2 was a great watch. It was enjoyable, but the animation was not to the same bar that season 1 was at. Season 1 was like, yo, this might be the next big shonen. Like, holy. And season 2 was like, oh, okay, it's still good, but it looks like they kind of stepped back in some areas. So I'd say anime's kind of gotten worse each year because now that it's getting more profitable, and there's more money to be made, people are trying to make more money while doing less work by cutting corners. But I also think it's gotten better each year because I'm sure all of us can think of some iconic generational anime like Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z, the whole series. We have Full Metal Alchemist, we have Attack on Titan, all of these amazing series that can be used by other people to inspire them in making their new series. So, a lot of these new anime that are coming out with cool, unique concepts, many of them, I'm sure, have been inspired by these older iconic anime. They've taken the great things that we love about those anime and twisted them and put them into their own story. So, although in one sense anime is getting worse every year, I think anime is also getting better every year because we have more creative minds that are looking at the successes of the past, and they're taking them and using that sort of creativity from those guys to fuel themselves to make cool, new, exciting anime. So I think it's getting better each year for that reason.
Dang, that was good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he
Yeah,
would know that.
Yeah.
He would,
Yeah, huh?
he would do that, bro. That's the
yeah, I don't
anime
know. I just
guru.
thought a bit about it like yesterday when I was looking through the topics list. I was like, dang, wait, this is a good question.
Yeah, he does
Mhm.
it.
All right, what about you, Amir?
Oh man.
Let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, no, it's just no, because what the question is why you think what anime is evolving in a good way or some shit like that?
Yeah, do you think it's good or
What's
bad?
that? Or do I think it's good or bad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mhm.
dang. No, I'm gonna say I agree with Cloudy,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, because I know in my past one of the episodes, I think I did explain of like maybe it was I don't know if it was endings or openings that I say it was bad only because
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't like have that not say iconic, but that same nostalgia feeling
Mhm.
of like or 90s or what late 2000s or to 2010s
I
of
know exactly
anime.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
forgot what episode that was.
Mhm.
But I have to admit, this is my second time admitting, getting tired of it. There's
Oh, it's
actually like
coming.
that no like yo like there's actually decent anime that's out there that's just like that we wouldn't get from back then. I'm talking about scenes. I don't even know if can I even count CGI or the and just the fights, yo. It's just like and I
Mhm.
have to bring up ufotable. Is that how you say ufotable or
Mm-hmm.
you
I
ufotable?
I call them UFO table, but
UFO
I
table.
know
I'll
that's
say the
wrong.
same thing. UFO
I
table.
know that's wrong.
UFO UFO table and there's like a lot of these animation studios, right?
Mhm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
not Cloverworks. Cloverworks ain't one of them, is it?
Cloverworks,
Oh, wait.
aren't they working on Spy Family?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yep,
so, right?
yep, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. That just kicks it up a notch for I don't want to say majority. There are probably some that's in fan favorites.
Mhm.
Mhm,
Maybe it's the same thing with Spy Family. I'm not sure. I don't know if the animation got better. I don't even know if I can also compare it to One Punch Man only because like everyone hated season 2 for some reason. I loved season 2 for One Punch
Same,
Man, but
same.
they say it wasn't better than season 1 because animation wise, I really didn't see the difference, but other than that, oh, there's another example, bruh. Well, SAO is a big one, you know,
mhm,
like
Mhm.
the scenes, the fights, the sound effects. You know what I mean? Just like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force. It's freaking amazing. Like, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? And
Agreed,
there's
agreed.
some,
Fire Force
yeah,
is a sleeper.
and it's just like, and it's just like some of that. I'm not saying it didn't exist back then, but it's like so normalized now. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? And I'm glad that it is because not everything is perfect. I think they just like go off the things that they mess up on. Especially, I am gonna bring JJK in this.
mhm,
Yuji Itadori was fighting this one bug. It's in the Shibuya incident arc, and it's like
Mhm.
early in the episodes. I forgot if it's episode 2. He was like going down in the subway, right? But he bumps
Oh, I
into
know what you're
this.
talking
Yeah,
about. The,
there's
like,
like two
Cell
different
ripoff.
POVs
Mhm.
of the fights. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna lie. It's at first I thought it was fire, but it also was ass because it's just like, yo, like, why did they just slow it down in this aspect? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like the releasing of JJK episodes was so hard, right? And
mhm,
I cannot like relate to the workload because it was probably a lot. You have directors going out their way describing or not or telling us fans of like what the heck is happening in each episode
Yeah,
that they was releasing. Like, you know what I mean? And it's
that
just
was
like
sad to
and I
see.
feel so bad. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like they shouldn't. I mean, they could. Like, they should. Or I'm not saying they should. They could be like, yo, thanks for showing all the love for the episode that I worked on. But it was like more of apologetic in a way.
mhm,
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm not trying to like sit here and yap. It's just like it plays both in both worlds of like it's getting better but also bad because of the people that's working on the anime itself.
Mhm.
mhm,
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yo, people are gonna expect more Demon Slayer, more SAO, more peak animation,
mhm,
right?
Mhm.
And that's gonna be so normalized now, especially new anime watchers, because they're gonna expect that more.
Mhm.
I mean, I like it. I had my fair share of watching old anime and new. So I'm saying like, oh cool, like no, I see it as it getting better, but also like I think the workload and the mental is gonna show in the episodes that's gonna be releasing for these animes because we see that in JJK.
Yep.
Not everything was top tier.
Mhm.
Some
mhm,
people hated that John. Some people were sending death threats. Like, you know what I mean? Because it wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's just like, yo, it's just kind of like it it's getting good, better in a sense for animation wise, but the people itself is also getting bad.
Yeah.
mhm,
So I don't know. That's how I see it.
I
I
agree.
don't know.
I agree. That's a great answer.
I
yeah,
just think about the people that work on the art,
mhm,
especially when AI comes to play. I'm here seeing posts about directors talking about AI like they hate it and they love it. Especially
Mhm.
as people that I actually not saying look up to, but like their work on certain
mhm,
films,
Mhm.
shows, animes, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're using AI." I'm just like, "Yo, what?"
Mhm.
Like, what do you mean?
mhm,
What do you mean, bro? Like, I'm not saying like that's pure laziness, but like now you're taking away from people that have jobs that like to do that workload.
Mhm.
You
mhm,
know what I mean? And like, ain't that the
Exactly.
point of watching these episodes so we can be like, yo, like, thank you for the episode, like, thank you for the anime series that you worked on that so
Mhm.
much, right?
Yeah.
mhm,
And that it existed, and it makes them feel good about themselves, so we can get more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's just good
And
and bad. It's better or worse. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Mm.
yeah, and real quick, going off of that, it's also really cool because I don't know their names personally. I'm not that,
Yeah.
big of an anime head, but I know there are some animators that are known for their unique, iconic,
Kinda. Yeah.
animation style. Like for example, the guy that does Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
way he animates and like cubifies the buildings and stuff when they
Yeah.
explode, like that's his thing, that's his style, that's what he's known for. And now
Exactly.
I feel like, we're kind of losing that with AI because, AI doesn't have that kind of creativity, but
It's freaking ridiculous.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Yep,
But,
I agree.
my fault. All right, go. All right, so what you think?
Oh, you're
Rashad,
good.
what you got?
Dang, after hearing both of your guys' answer, mine's kind of like changed a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, cause
Okay.
I was thinking about it most so you know what I'm saying the good part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really think
Mm-hmm.
about how it could affect the actual what I'm saying animators and the use of AI and stuff like that. So that was definitely some good answers.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I think that it's crazy that anime is actually to me it is getting better because you know what I'm saying I kind of had a feeling that it would slowly start falling off because we already seen pretty much well at least us because we're kind of like anime heads but
Yeah.
majority of anime fans I feel like we kind of seen it all, you know what I'm saying, pretty much
Mm-hmm.
all the different backstories, different plots and stuff. So to see that
Mm-hmm.
new anime that are still coming out, still having their own twist on things, and still being able to be this successful is actually like amazing to me. And like
Yeah.
it definitely had like I have high hopes for the future moving forward with anime. I also like to, you know what I'm saying, how they're getting what they need done with little. You know what I'm saying? Kind of brings them to my point where we're gonna get into the debate with me and Cloudy about soul leveling
Mm-hmm.
and Freerun. But with soul leveling, it only had 12 episodes, and it still was to be that impactful as you can compare it to like a Naruto or Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I just think that where we're at in current state of anime right now, I feel like we're in a great place. I'm hearing mumblings of uh some mangas that are potentially going to get animated. That's going to be fire. So I'm just like, man, I'm very
That's always
surprised.
exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very surprised with how what I'm saying they're still coming out with new ideas, new manga authors still making good anime,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I definitely look forward to the future, man. But
Yeah.
mhm.
I agree. I agree.
But that's really all I had to
This
say
is-
about the anime. I mean, the evolution of
Mhm.
anime. I feel like for everybody
Mhm.
at home, they can rest easy knowing that anime is here and is not going
Yeah.
to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, bro.
So this kind of brings me into the next topic. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this one because I didn't know that Cloudy wasn't caught up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to tread lightly with this one, but
Yeah.
this is mostly uh, a mirror thing, bro, and that is
Mhm.
the
Uh,
the
Hey, you
greatness
guys
of Dan
take
to
the
Dan.
floor.
oh man.
Amir,
Dandadan, right?
yep, Don to Don. Then yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the greatness of Dandadan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay,
What did
okay.
you think about
All
season
right,
two that dropped?
listen. In the season that dropped
Yep.
as of recently.
Yeah, that just finished. Season two, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yo, I'm just gonna go off as this because at first I read the like I'm currently reading the manga, yo,
Mm-hmm.
right? But later, I want to say a few months later is when I heard it was getting an anime. Now I'm far like I would say I'm far behind. No, I watch episodes, but I'm not caught up with like the movie or season 3, whatever season that's out
Yeah.
because I be you can watch the whole episode on TikTok, which is kind of crazy. But like, yeah,
Hey,
like
Yeah.
yo, but
you're
like
not
that's where I'll
wrong.
be watching my animes. I'm gonna keep it a book.
On
That's where I'll be
TikTok
watching
is
my on
crazy.
TikTok,
Wait,
Twitter.
I
Listen,
didn't
if
know
it
that
catches
was
my
the
eye,
sauce.
listen. Hey, it's in my rotation. TikTok is in my rotation watching animes. But
That is
mind you,
amazing.
right? No, back to Don to Don, right? Reason why I think it's so great is because I feel like it's one of those animes that I don't want to say community, but I might have to say that only because like I don't want to say it's not a like comedy relief, y'all. It's has its fair share of happy, sadness, comedy, and also connection, right? And the reason why I said this is because I can't talk too crazy about Dun because I'm pretty sure we're not up to where I'm at, right? But I do
Mhm.
want to talk about the early process of it. Is Claudia brought it up when that little girl, you know, they abducted her. Basically, like she's well, spoiler warning, but she's practically dead, right?
Mhm.
And it doesn't just end there. There's a couple of scenes that are like that. That's actually sadder. And I hate to keep saying sadder because every backstory got their own story to be told.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yo, there's one specific one that actually stuck with me, and it brings about a little kid and its mother. But it's just like it goes so left field, bro.
Mhm.
And it's not like I choke up to talk about it, but it's just like it's so depressing how that could happen in real life.
Yeah. And like,
Honestly, how these kids could be treated,
yeah. And
especially
just
with the parents. It all starts at home. My bad.
no, no, you're good. Cause I just want to add in real quick another thing
Yeah,
that like really made that moment hit home for me
yeah,
that I don't know if other people really thought about. It's the fact that they left it open ended. We don't know what happened to the daughter. She it could just be as simple as she died. But it
yeah,
also could be so much worse than that because I doubt they're going to, snatch up a kid just to kill them. We don't know. They could have been trafficked. They could still be
yeah.
alive to this.
Exactly.
I mean, they kind of implied that she was dead at the end of the series, but we have no idea
Yeah,
what happened between that moment where they kind of implied she was dead and when she was captured. So God knows what that girl could have gone through before she actually did die. That's what really messed me up. But
yeah.
continue, because
But there's a similar situation with that, and I just feel like it's more it's and this is not like a spoiler, but every backstory has a significant of an object, right? Just like
hmm
dancing, her shoes.
hmm
There's one with a kite, and my Donanon readers, you guys know what I'm talking about,
hmm
which is I don't know, which is crazy, but that just brings about like sadness and also leads to connection because I forgot the pink hair girl's name because
Ira, right?
remember, huh?
Isn't it Ira, or am
Ira
I
or something like
wrong?
that, right?
hmm
That Ira was crying, but also gave the what are those monsters things? It's not a yokai. It's what are they called?
Alien.
Like the aliens, right? Or ghost? No, because it's a mixture with ghosts and aliens. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, Ghost
But
and
like an
Alien.
alien, right? But like that was like the mother and her despair of losing her kid, right? But she also sees Ira as reminds her of her child,
hmm
right? And she was able to like not specifically like move on because Ira has her abilities and shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like that just talks about like connection and stuff like that. Especially the one girl that peeped her past memory when Ira was knocked out.
hmm
So stuff like that. But also I also want to bring about like comedy too, is because like yo, you guys got these goofy ass characters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That just be doing anything, bro. And it's crazy because if we was kids, right, we would do the same shit. Like, what I
Mhm.
mean? We would do anything, especially if it gets us in trouble.
Mhm.
We would just do it because of shits and giggles. They do the same thing. Like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, they are kids. I mean, you got one grandmother in there, like, of
Mhm.
course,
Mhm.
but like adults, but like
Yeah, and
they're
then you
just
have
kids, bro.
the
They're having
goofy
fun,
ass
bro. Like,
cat, the turbo granny and the cat.
yeah,
That
like yo, they're
me has
looking
me
for this, like,
dying.
yo, they're looking for this man's balls. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
That's
just
the
Yeah.
like,
whole
yo,
plot.
like that's the plot of it. But around it, it's something else. Like,
Mhm.
you know, what I mean, it's like it's completely something else. And also, what else did I wanted to I talked about connection sadness, comedy. There's this one
Happiness.
goofy character, and is he is he mentioned yet? It's her childhood friend
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
She's
got
Yeah.
in the mix.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
so he was brought up. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That
Mhm.
it brings in a little jealousy here and there, but it plays on both sides. So I don't even know if
Yeah.
we got to that point yet.
Mhm.
We have not got to that point yet. But that's also to talk about is jealousy. But I feel like they handle jealousy very well, and that hasn't been explained in the anime yet. But
Mhm.
hopefully soon, because even though they're just kids, you know how when it comes to jealousy, when it's kid, if like you're jealous of someone having something that you don't,
Mhm.
right? But they never took it that way. It's as of like seeing and understanding,
Mhm.
which I don't really see a lot in animes in general.
Mhm.
Maybe it's just the
Mhm.
animes I'd be watching, but it's just like I don't see an anime where they don't just jump the gun and be like, "Yo, like you're wrong for that."
Yeah.
It's seeing it's like when you see something and understanding the situation, but you're still feeling like hurt.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, like it really is like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But later he got himself together. Just be like, you know what? Maybe I'm just seeing it as it is, like seeing it as it the wrong way. Let me step back just to get myself together before I even say something.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
see it as that,
Yeah.
right? And there's a couple. I want to talk about happiness too, because I actually want to talk about the couple. We should know that they are a couple, yo. They're denying it,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
they is a
Everybody
couple,
knows.
yo. Like the first,
Yes.
they don't want to say it's a kiss, but that was their first sealed kiss, bro. I don't care what anyone says,
Mhm.
right? But yo, it's just like I can't relate to what they going through, but it's just like it's just like so cool to see. It's just like yo, like they really love each other, and I don't want to say maybe in a different way. Like it's just like in a weird way.
Mhm.
Like you know what I mean? Because every time she says like what's the dude name that she always looks up to, Takakura, she gets a little weird,
Mhm.
Is that
right?
the
Like
childhood friend
no. I'm talking about the main characters with like with the glasses
who he
and the
looks
one
up
chick.
to?
No, like what's the brown haired girl's name? Because I'm forgetting their
You remember,
names.
Rashad? I don't
Brown hair
remember.
or pink?
Momo?
Yeah,
Is that?
I think her short name is Momo, right?
Okay.
But every time, like, remember she explained to the nerd saying like, "Yo, my favorite actor is like Takakura,"
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then
I
Oh.
every
hear you.
time she says that, she gets a little weird,
Mhm.
like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, like,
Huh.
but she also sees like the actor that she likes in him, but also in a whole different way. Like she's like
Yeah, yeah.
learning and
That's
understanding
really
him.
cool. I
So
like
I
that.
think it's just like, yo, like I think that's fire, especially in their character writing.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's how I see Donadan. Like I can't even say anime because I'm not really caught
Mhm.
up, but I've seen parts. But like
Mhm.
Donadan as a great series
Yep.
Yep.
because I think that's what the anime or slash manga needs as of right now. Because we got 2 Year Eternity, which is like sad and depressing. We got One Punch Man that's like about heroes. We got My Hero that's mixture of both,
Mhm.
Mhm.
you know. And there's a few animes that are out like Spy Family and stuff like that. I think that's just about family, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I'm far behind. What do I know? But for Dandadan, I think it's just a mixture like of both worlds, yo. Like
Mhm.
all of it in one setting, bro. And that's why I
Yeah, and they're
appreciate
doing it
Dandadan.
all well,
That's
Yes.
what
which is
I'm
great
saying.
to
Like
Same.
see.
it's one of those that I can't get enough of watching and reading.
Mhm.
Like that's what has me where my attention is right now is Dandadan, bro. And the reason why I refuse to watch the anime is because I'm not really trying to choke up and watch those scenes or those upcoming scenes that they're going to animate because
Oh,
I
Mhm.
don't
shit.
feel like crying. I'm gonna give it a fuck. I don't feel like crying because I had to get past with Ira, and when I read that scene, I'm saying like, yo, that's one of the first mangas that I actually teared up at. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, yo, that's sad. And it gets even, I hate this word, but sadder. It gets sadder, bro. And because I thought this was supposed to be a comedy, happy, like, you know what I mean,
that's why
goofy. I said
it hit
like,
you out of
yo,
nowhere.
right? Like, yo,
Yeah.
this is about ghosts and aliens. I'm with it. Like, you know, it's so crazy because it's like those two main characters have two different interests, ghosts and aliens.
Yeah.
So their worlds intertwined.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I
This is
think
just
that
a
was like so
geniusly
fire.
written story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
fire.
So I'm saying like, yo, like this is like, and the people that they make friends along the way. Like, you know what I mean? And I forgot who wrote this, but there's one thing he specifically did in this manga that I truly like. And it goes back to jealousy, right? Or like envy, that no one's blowing up on each other. Like, there's one specific scene, but like they executed like so perfect. I think it's going to be in a movie. I think they're making a movie, right? But everyone just remains friends because, not saying they fully understand each other, but it's just like, yo, like they see what the hell is going on, right? And they don't try to go out their way to hurt one another because they're in the same boat. Like, you know what I mean? Different, probably different ambitions, different stories, but like it all leads to one thing. Like, you know what I mean? And they just see that and they're just like, yo, like it's basically saying like, I got you in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I see it. I don't know. That's why I think Dynamite is so cool. And I don't know how he does it because in every manga, every anime, there's always like some jealousy. Oh, I'm out here to get you. Da 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 da. When it doesn't need to be that, honestly. And we all seen it. It's just like, yo, like they could have just talked about it.
Exactly. It's always misunderstanding.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like,
to be fair, Dandadan also did have its fair share of misunderstandings during that scene with Ira and Okarun. I think she like bumps into him or he trips or something and he falls down on top of her. The classic anime classic. He falls on top of her. Momo walks in. Oh, they're kissing. And then that little bit of drama, but that was quickly resolved. And Momo, you know, she didn't take it as deep as a lot of other characters would have taken it, and she understood Okarun. So
exactly, like she understood her own feelings. She's just like, yo, I sucked. Like my mood, like I got the mood the best of me. Like a character that is self-aware. Holy shit.
It's
how more
very
like,
rare in anime.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's actually self-aware, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, that's why they're my favorite. Favorite couple, bro. And I do not want to be here be like, yo, everyone got their favorite couples and shit like that. They is my favorite duo. I'm sorry. I know I went to a whole rant with Dandadan.
You did exactly what I wanted you to do, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, my fault if I was talking like ranting, yapping. It's just like, yo, like Dandadan is one of those ones where I can't shut up about. And I wish I had the physical copies of, but I don't. But Dandadan is one of the, damn, I might be off the rails here, but one of the greatest animes I've ever seen. I'm sorry.
Ooh, okay.
It's up there in my top 5, bro. Like I will actually sit here and talk about Dandadan, bro. I'll talk about the pros and cons, but it's just like, yo, there's one thing the author did that I have never seen anyone did before. And he did it so well. So
Yep. I agree.
I don't know, bro. All right, my bad.
No,
my bad.
No, it's all good. You spoke for me because I can't say much here. So
I can't say much.
I guess.
What about you, Rashad?
To kind of piggyback off of what Amir was saying, man, and this is one of the reasons why I did put that topic in specifically for him, because I wanted to give Amir his flowers, because out of all of us, legit, before Dan or Dandadan, or however you want to call it, got animated, he was the main person saying, "Yo, I can't wait till this anime get animated. It's gonna be so fire and stuff."
Yeah, that was
And
such a fire.
at first, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's about to be another anime that's overhyped."
Yo,
Because I specifically remember too that I guess like before the anime came out, they dropped the opening scene or whatever, and y'all was like, "Oh, this opening's so fire and stuff."
It is though.
Still till this day, bro, the opening is mid. But
oh, okay.
but the anime itself, I gotta give my flowers to Amir because he was spot on. It is truly amazing anime, and like pretty much everything he said to y'all was true, man. The different, genres, the comedy, they had the action, the romance, all of that into one. I really love what they got going on with Dan to Dan. And I guess for me, I would say what sticks out the most with Dan to Dan for me is I feel like a lot of these, because I guess you would call Dan to Dan the shonen, maybe? Would you consider it shonen?
Okay. Yeah. No, because yeah.
I don't know what genre.
It
it
has
is.
to be
I mean,
shonen.
I'm sure a lot of people would say it is. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be mad at somebody calling it a shonen.
Okay.
So if it is based off that being a shonen, that's one thing I feel like these new, shonen that are coming out is missing is the romance part. Because a lot of these anime, they're so serious, you know what I'm saying? Everything's like a tense moment. Oh, we gotta save the world, or we gotta save this person. There's never like no down chill time in anime where you kind of just mingle with different people and stuff, and just like, like Amir was saying, bro, it's like it's very relaxed. You got the humor and stuff. People, actual high schoolers actually liking each other and having crushes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they're afraid to express it, like stuff like that. I really appreciate. It's kind of reason why I like Spy X Family. It's kind of like takes you back down, chill, to like a slice of life kind of vibe and stuff. And hey, I gotta give Amir his props because he definitely was dead on with this anime, man.
Yo, one more thing.
For sure.
One more thing. It's the love triangle, right?
That too.
And it's not toxic. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like you said, like they sit and talk. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's going to be in a movie. I think Dan to Dan is coming out with a movie. Is Dan to Dan coming out with a movie?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Okay.
Let's
all right.
see.
Even if they're not,
wouldn't
they
be
are going
surprised,
to.
but let's see.
Yeah, I could have sworn they're coming out with a movie, but like, there's people, right? And we all seen this in anime that they trying to make it as toxic when it's not. Because I already seen it in the comments, bro, about that, like Dan to Dan, and like, yo, if you don't like this character, you're not gonna be happy with this one. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's always like shippers and stuff like that. Like, oh, Okurun and Ira should be together. You know what I mean? Because how Ira always looks at Okurun. Like, yo, I'm gonna lie. At first, that was me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm saying like, yo, like Ira is head over heels for this dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like in every episode, and you cannot lie, she's always paying attention to this dude. Like always looking, especially, I don't know if they're gonna ever get to it, what she does. It actually kind of warms my heart, but at the same time, we already know who's gonna end up with who. It's gonna be Okurun and Momo. We already know that. But it's just like, yo, there's gonna be a specific scene where you're gonna see where it gets bad. And it's gonna be like, and she says this to him, and it's gonna be like, damn, like, it was like, yo, like, it's like, why can no one say that shit to me? Like, nah, I'm playing, but no, yo, it's like how he handles the love triangle. It's not toxic, yo, and I like that because every love triangle is toxic in animes. Like, is it not? Like, so it's like, you know,
the Naruto love triangle, bro. Like when Rashad talked about romance in shonen, the first thing that came to mind was Dragon Ball Z. I was thinking like, what would it be like if they actually had romance in Dragon Ball Z? And I feel like it'd be kind of cool. And it doesn't even have to be like romance, but just like bonding moments, like seeing more bonding moments between Goku and Goten or Goku and Gohan, or seeing more romance between Goku and Chi-Chi. I feel like they've done a pretty good job with Bulma and Vegeta.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that would kind of take a lot of shonen to the next step, as if they did include a little bit of romance every here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just don't
Therefore, I
take it as
just had
far
to
as
mention-
Naruto and make a spin-off with your kid and all that stuff.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
we don't need that.
Right,
We
no.
don't need that.
No.
You just shit, like they just basically shitted on our childhood.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
crazy, bro.
But
Now
yeah.
everyone's doing the whole alien shit. JJK is doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Mm,
I'm actually sad. I'm upset about that shit, but that's a whole different topic.
mhm.
Yeah.
I actually got a rant about JJK now. Like,
Oh yeah, David.
Actually,
Hold on
that
to
on the
that.
next topic list.
Hold on to
My
that,
fault,
bro.
my fault.
Bro.
Yeah, but shit. All right,
I
go
guess
ahead,
just
Rachel.
to
My
s-
bad. I had to mention that about Down to Down, bro.
No, you're good. You're good, man.
Right.
Just to sum it up,
Yeah.
man. If you haven't watched it already, Donna Dun is definitely an amazing anime. Highly recommend, especially if you haven't seen season 2. I kind of wanted to talk about some of the stuff that happened in season 2, but out of respect for Cloudy, I'm not going to mention some of the things that happened, bro. But it definitely was an amazing season, man. And that's all I got,
We can come back to this because I
Yeah.
definitely do want to check it out.
Dang,
So we can definitely
yeah.
come back to this.
I was about to say you can't say like be vague about it. Like you can't mention like one thing. No,
at least for me, bro, I would hate if anybody spoiled it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
no,
So I'm
not spoil it. Like
I wouldn't mind muting or deafening.
not because like how when I talked about it, did I spoil anything?
No, you didn't. That was perfect. Yeah.
Okay, no, because I talked about the kite situation, but that was like only it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it was vague enough to where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, there's a kite. Like we don't really
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
anything else.
like I was talking about like objects of like sad stories like
Significance, like
yeah, like
Mhm.
significance of like the dancing, like the shoes,
mhm.
her being a dancer, kite. Everyone flew a kite, not everyone, but like you know what I
Mhm.
mean. And there's a significance of that. So dang, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's definitely come back to this topic, bro, because I
Yeah.
want to talk
Yeah.
about Dan today, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I
For
do want to talk
sure.
about
I
Dan
got
today, bro.
sure.
you. That's next on the
Oh
list.
man,
For sure.
My
Alright,
hero,
bet.
and then down to none.
Mhm.
Go. Let's go. That's all we have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys that did stay and watch the rest of the podcast, man. Much love to y'all. And without further ado, y'all, we're going to head out, man. Taco Hour signing out. Peace.
See ya.
Peace.